Hey everybody, welcome to our inaugural SavePoint. I guess it's not a stream. This is a backlog YouTube video that you guys can watch here. Welcome
Yep.
to our SavePoint backlog YouTube video. I'm here with a good old friend of mine, Kyle Fox. What's up, Fox?
Hi. Hey, hello. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here and excited to be a part of this here at the beginning.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
looking forward to Save Point in the future. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Fox and I go way back, and I was an intern at the church where he was a high school student,
True.
and there were 4 or 5 Kyles.
At least I could name you.
At least 4.
I can name you 5 right now.
5. Yeah, we don't want to spat out anybody's names who doesn't want their name spatted out. But
Nah.
yeah. So
Nah.
anyway, all that to say that just a heads up, he is known as Fox to all of us
Yes.
here.
That
So,
is kind of been one of my best friends was also named Kyle. So anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
So hey, we're gonna be here to talk about Kyle's church and what he's up to and his ministry and whatnot. But also we're gonna be playing some Marvel Snap, a game that he and I have both kind of been obsessed with for a while. It's addicting, guys. If you haven't played some Marvel Snap, it's so good.
It's such a good simple concept for the game. It's so good.
It's so bite-sized. That's what I love about
Yes.
it. Is each
Yes.
round takes like 3 minutes. To me, it's what I call a French fry game, in that you always feel like you can have one more, and then next thing you know, you've had way too many.
If you hear some banging, some kind of noise in the background, it's my 1-year-old son banging on the door of my office.
And Fox has left him alone out there. And
Yeah, well, he's fine. Look, he's got to learn self-sufficiency at some point.
he's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's fine. No,
He's
hey
gonna be
Fox, before we
fine.
get really started here, tell us a bit about yourself and let us know what church you go to, man.
Yeah, well, so I am a part of Eastside Imago Dei, the Imago Dei community, the campus, the Eastside campus. So I'll say we call it Eastside. It's here in it's in or I think it's technically in Portland. The border's a little weird, but it's in Portland, Oregon, here in the East County. I've been there for going on a year and 3/4, kind of thing like that. So yeah, we've been there. Aside from that, I read a lot of books, watch a lot of movies, play a lot of video games, all that kind of pop culture-y
Yeah,
media
Nerd
stuff.
stuff.
I also have, like I said, I'm married and I have a 14-month-old foster son right now. He's continuing to make noise out there, but
And he's adorable. He's the
oh,
cutest.
incredibly cute. But yeah, so those are the kind of the main. I'm as far as my job goes, I am a bus driver for the local school district here, and I just got back from that to start
Yeah.
recording this.
Fox and I go way back, as particularly with our nerd stuff. He and I have done other projects together. We got a podcast called The Nerdy Gritty. We used to have a YouTube channel called Des and Fox Play. And yeah, so he and I are well versed in conversing with each other about nerd things.
Our original connection point was you teaching me how to play Dungeons and Dragons my junior year of high school.
Yeah.
Back 3.5 rule set.
What have I
So-
done? What kind of youth leader was I? How terrible of me. Am I right?
Absolutely. I learned all my demon worshipping skills at that point.
So hey, let's get started. Let's jump into Marvel Snap here, man. What do you?
Sure.
You said you want to build a Black Panther deck. So if you guys
So,
don't know,
so
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Well, today is the first day of the new season pass, battle pass, whatever they call it. Basically, all new cards that can be unlocked, whatever, new stuff like that. And the first card you unlock just at the start is Black Panther. It's a new card for the game. And I was talking to Steve the other day about how I basically used one deck for the entirety of the game so far. It was a pretty well built one. Got me.
It says deck
I
2
was-
at the top, and that's wild to me.
It's crazy. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? It's a good time to build a new deck. So I'm going to build it around Black Panther. It seems thematically appropriate. We're going to build it real quick here. I don't want to take a million years to
Yeah.
just build it. But basically, Black Panther's whole skill is that he doubles his power on reveal when you play him. And so basically what I want to
Wait,
do is
how
just
many
create a-
abs does he have? Hold on, click that picture again. He's
Let's
got
see,
1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5,
4.
6, 7. He's got 10
least
abs.
10 or 12 in there.
So many abs.
Hey, I don't know much about panther anatomy,
Anatomy.
so that could be incredibly. That could be
Maybe they just
accurate.
maybe Wakandans are built different, man. They got all of the abs.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Hey,
Maybe it's like that weird flower thing gives them new abs.
oh
that they
yeah,
eat,
the
you
purple
know?
flower. Yeah, it gives them
Yeah,
extra abs.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
that is the Black Panther ability is more abs. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, you double your abs, which doubles your power. All right, so let's just add some cards in here that are basically around this. And basically, my idea is just let's add like power all your cards powering all the other cards up, basically as much as possible. It
So
might
right
be
off the
bad,
bat,
but let's try it.
no, right off the bat, because I was thinking building a Black Panther deck too, or something similar too. And in my brain, obviously, like Okoye and Nakia,
Yes.
other Wakandans
Yes.
also help with this, where they power up your cards before they come out. Moon Girl, so you can get more Black Panthers in there.
Yeah, Moon Girl would be useful. Moon Girl is not incredibly focused on that, so I'm just gonna go with like basic cards that just do that basic power up, like the
Power
boosting.
things up.
Yeah, and then we can adjust, or I'll adjust at some point. Like Blue Marvel is another 5 cost, but I think would also be appropriate.
But Blue Marvel is ongoing, and Black
Yes.
Panthers is on reveal. So I don't know. You'd have to play Blue,
Well, sure,
Blue Marvel
but-
before you play Black Panther. But yeah.
Well, when I play Black Panther, he would double and then get +1.
Oh yeah.
So-
yeah. I see what you're saying.
Right. So that's
Forge?
literally. Oh, I need to actually add. Oh, no,
Oh yeah,
he's
it'd be
in
a
there.
good idea. The
There he
key
is.
to your deck. Forge is going to
All
be
right.
a good one. He gives the next card you play
Forge.
+2.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yep. Where is
Yeah.
he?
Do you have
There he
Forge?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I always go for X-Men are my jam, so I try to get as many X-Men as possible.
Okoye.
As far as variants go. Oh yeah,
Okoye is a
Okoye.
2 cost, I think. 2 cost.
I've got
So
him.
up.
I've got him in alphabetical here. So.
Oh,
No,
she
no, I
starts. With,
don't.
no, you have him in power. Or no, you don't. What sort of order did you have going on here?
I
What
don't
monstrosity is this?
Got A through Z. I actually might not have Okoye yet.
Really? I thought you got Okoye before you got Nakia.
I don't.
I'm
I don't.
wrong.
Is it
No, I
is it
guess
a
not.
set path? I thought it was
Oh,
kinda
that's a
random.
good question. Oh, maybe it is
I
random. I don't know.
I've always assumed it was a bit random.
Oh,
Namor
maybe
is
you don't-
one, gives +5 to your only card, but that one might not be the best. I think Angela would be good. We also want to pay attention to the cost curve here.
Right, the curve, the energy curve. I was gonna say the mana curve
Energy
because
curve.
that's,
Yeah, not
that's
mana
the kind
curve.
of nerd I am. Yeah.
That's not a thing. I mean, Captain America wouldn't be bad.
No, Captain America wouldn't be bad at all.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Oh,
let's
you got
add this
that
guy.
sweet variant there though. That's nice. I like that one.
Yeah, I always go for. I like the pixel variants. So
Agreed.
specifically, when I have enough gold, I try to buy pixel variants of X-Men cards.
My goal
anyway.
exclusively goes towards more credits, so I can keep upgrading
Oh,
my cards.
I've
so I
really
can...
never had an issue with running out of credits just from the ones that you get. So
Oh, I have.
interesting. Okay, let's see what else. Man, this is part of my complaints about this game is that I wish
There was a better way to.
there was a better like
organize.
filtering system or
Yeah.
like if there was an ability that was called boost that then specifically was about powering up other cards.
But do the plus click on Nakia. Is there an actual plus symbol on Nakia?
On Nakia?
Yeah, just look at Nakia real quick. Yeah, so just do the plus symbol.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And that'll pull up all cards with the plus. This is fascinating content. You guys get to watch Fox and I
Yeah,
talk
no, it's
about
very
cards.
Look, it's so fun. Okay. Carnage is destroying.
The sun hasn't shone in Oregon for 2 weeks, and the one day that it starts to shine is the one day that I am trying to
Ironheart
hide
for
from
sure.
it.
Let's get Ironheart
Oh yeah,
up in
Ironheart,
there.
absolutely.
Okay, I need
Because
some lower cost.
I need to black out this window. I know I look weird in the video. Sorry guys, my skin's getting all washed out and whatnot.
Sunspot's an interesting choice. Let's go with Punisher. Let's get some Punisher. This is my one infinite card that I've leveled up all the way.
Oh, nice.
It's Punisher, who's one of my least favorite Marvel characters. It's a bit ironic. Let's see. Yeah, let's add bishop in there. You know what I'm actually kind of noticing? We're getting
What's
a
that?
pretty people of color deck here.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Interesting. Let's see who else we want in there. Let me just throw some people in.
If you're just going bonuses, oh, never mind. You don't have any one cost. Do you want any one cost characters?
I would love some one. I absolutely need some one cost
Nova.
in here.
Nova for sure. Nova. Oh wait, no, you'd have to destroy Nova for that to work.
Yeah, I don't want destruction. Ain't really my.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get Sunspot in there just cause. For some one
Nightcrawler
cost.
is a good he's a good variable one cost for me, especially in a pump deck like this, because he's a 2 power, but if you can pump him up to like a 5 power and then just move that 5 power wherever you need it, yeah, it becomes very very useful.
Okay.
I have Nightcrawler in a move.
You know what? I'm gonna add Squirrel Girl in there.
All right, all right.
That's just 3 cards right there to get powered up. And then yeah, let's throw Nightcrawler.
You almost got a zoo deck going here. Yeah. All right, all right.
Sure,
let's see.
It's
let's
fine.
see it.
Whatever. Let's
see it in action.
play a match.
Let's actually play this game called Marvel Snap.
Now, remember, if I lose, it's because the deck I just made was really quick, and it's it's not really it could be better. It's not because of my skill or anything. I'm very good at it.
I have this weird self-confidence thing where every time I win, I think it must have been a bot, and every time I lose, that's when I know it was a real person. I don't know why, but I'm 100% serious. Every single time I win, I'm like, was that a bot? I bet that was a bot.
Let's really hope it ruins the negative zone over there. Let's put Nightcrawler there too. We can move him if it ruins that one.
Yeah, that would be nice. So if you guys don't know how this works, so every card has a power, and then most of them have a certain ability when they get played. There are 3 locations. Your goal is to have the highest power at a location, and then at the end of the game, which is 6 rounds, the person who has 2 or more locations wins the game. In the event of a tie, it's whoever has the greatest power. In the event that there's a tie and your greatest power is tied, it's an actual tie, which I've done a handful of times. Nice.
Yeah, good call on that one. Thank you.
There you go. This is good. Ironheart time. Power all 3 of them up there.
Yep. Let's throw. No, that's not what I want. I'll bring it over here.
There you go. I hate. Oh my gosh, the sun got so bright. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can fix this.
It's a rare complaint in Oregon, but it happens sometimes.
There we go. Oh, I just had to turn the blinds the other way. Everything's fine. I don't look like a zombie with my skin falling. Yeah, dude. See, now you've got this 4-cost card. Oh, yeah, Nakia, because that'll power up Black Panther. Yeah, dude. Then you drop Black Panther on your 5th turn to...
Let's drop here. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, how did he get... Oh, because you're in the Nexus. Oh yeah, and then you don't want to drop Black Panther on the Nexus, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Nexus grants power of the place to everything else as well.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's not running a zoo deck. Why does he have Khazar out? Drop Black Panther on the Nexus, snap, and then drop Black Panther on the Nexus. Make that happen.
Oh man, I snap so rarely that it's like so exciting when I do.
I'm excited for you. Yeah.
Should I Squirrel Girl it also, or?
Oh yeah, there's no reason not to.
But also, well, Sunspot would gain 1. No, it'd be a much better.
But that's 3. It's 1 to 3 on your power.
It would fill up this either way, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Blue Marvel, we'll drop Blue Marvel out there.
No, that's the end of the game, my friend.
Oh, dang it! Ed snuck up on me. That's how fast it is.
Yeah. But no, dude, you're gonna crush this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Even with your Devil Dinosaur out there.
Yeah. Well done, my friend. There you go.
There we go.
See, it's easy as that, guys. That's how this game is played.
Snap. Took 4 minutes.
Snap, quite literally.
Yeah.
What are the challenges right now? Some dropped last night, and I sat down and finished them already because I'm a loser. But
so with these challenges, so basically, if you do you get some in-game currency for a few different things. 4 cost. win a match with 40 plus total power, which I just did. That's nice.
Nice.
Location of 20 more. I just did that twice. All of these, this is literally the first match I've played. So these are weekly missions up here at the top. You always have those. These are specifically for the season pass. So that was my first match on this season pass. So we've already gotten some of those. And then they unlock each week. So, all right.
All right, Fox, favorite Marvel character, go.
Oh, Wolverine.
Yeah, same, and I hate that it's so cliche.
Well, he's just you know what I've heard is that he's the best at what he does.
I think I've heard that said before.
He's unfortunately not very nice. Now, I am an X-Men fan to the max. I've been collecting all the X-Men, all the mutant titles for like 4 years now, ever since they started the Krakoa era, and it's just been Storm is a close second, but
Storm's pretty awesome.
Yes, Storm is literally the queen of the solar system right now. So
the solar system?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the mutants terraformed Mars and declared it the capital of Sol, and then made Queen made her. She's the regent of the solar system. They unilaterally decided that.
I love this idea that the mutants were like, "Hey, we live here now, and we're the capital." And
well, it was a solution to a problem they were having. It was excellent. It's such a good. If you want to read it, go read the. There's a whole 12-issue arc where at one point during it, they go through this whole process of how they terraform Mars to be able to support life. It's such a cool issue. Anyway, yeah.
Man, get another game. Get in there, man.
Humans were not are not happy about it. But
what are they gonna do about it?
Well, they're trying. They're trying stuff. It's a whole thing.
It's a thing. That's a rough.
Leah is the worst. Oh, bad start.
Yeah.
Nothing to play on my first hand.
Oh, I bet he's got a zoo deck. Shadowland is garbage too.
All right, let's get Forge out there. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna put it right there to counteract. No, I'm gonna put it right. Since I will be counteracting, I'll put it right there.
There you go.
No, this is definitely
or Devil Dinosaur.
Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl, yeah.
Because he wants them cards, yo.
That's not good for me. If it is a Devil Dinosaur, okay. I mean, it's good for me also, but let's
maybe Punisher at. Okay, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, absolutely, it's a Devil Dinosaur. He's every card he's played has gotten him another card in his hand.
Yeah, more stuff, yeah. So Devil Dinosaur gives you +2, or has +2 for every card in your hand. Devil Dinosaur is strong, man. I've seen Devil Dinosaur win games.
That's the one deck that I've played for since the game started, and I cruised through and did a lot of destruction there. Who do I want to?
You have enough for your Ironheart right now. Ironheart Sunspot, maybe.
Yeah, let's get Sunspot out there just in case. Ironheart.
You could fill. Oh no, you don't want to fill his hand up.
I don't want to put anything over there, but
yeah.
But he does already have. Okay, let's just whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
This is what I want to happen.
It's good.
Oh,
this guy cheated.
No, that's okay. Actually, that's good.
I hate Green Goblin.
I've never seen a green. Oh, cool.
Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin is -8, and then comes over to your
Hobgoblin
side.
I've done, and I've used actually in a very good way for my. I took it from his deck and then played it on him. See, actually, it's not that big a deal right now because I'm just powering up all my cards. So
I had somebody. Whenever you play it, it also adds a copy of it to your hand. Is that not Bar Sinister? I can't remember.
I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
But a guy played 2 Hobgoblins on me that way. But then I played at the end of the game. I played Carnage to eat both of his Hobgoblins and power up, and I won that one because he left it alone. He thought he was going to win it with my -16 or whatever. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that.
This is not going well for me. I will not win this round.
So there is also a mechanic in this game called retreat, where if you're in a situation like this and you know it's not going to work out for you, you can retreat. Oh, because your experience, there are these cubes at the top. Those
Yeah,
cubes,
I'm retreating. I'm gonna
yeah,
take
for
the
sure,
coward's way out.
for sure. That's not the coward's way out. He who fights and runs away doesn't lose levels, is what it is.
Well, I
Uh,
lose one, but
so you can see Fox is level 10 right now, and you can, with 10 cubes, you go up a level, and you are wagering the cubes on the game. So normally it's 2, but then somebody can snap and double it, and then if both people snap, it quadruples it to a total of 8.
yeah,
And but then you can retreat to kind of like fold basically and be like, you know
yeah,
what?
you lose.
This ain't gonna
You
happen.
lose less.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Well, Fox, hey, tell us a bit about your church, man. You said you go to Eastside Imago Dei. Is it like
It's
a branch off
confusing.
of
It's
Dei?
Imago Dei, and it's the Eastside campus. So
Eastside?
basically, if you Google Imago Dei Eastside, you'll find it. It's been generally just called Eastside though.
Right.
Oh, I finished the thing.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's. I've been going there for about a year and almost 2 years now, we'll say. And what I love about it is that it is a non-denominational church, meaning specifically it doesn't adhere to any one denomination's rules or oversight or leadership or anything like that. It has its own system, basically. It's a very common thing. A lot of churches are non-denominational. What I will say though is that it is the least non-denominational church that I've ever been to that is also, what I mean is that despite the fact I've been to pretty much only non-denominational churches in my life, and most of them that I've experienced have a very similar kind of aesthetic and atmosphere, as far as like it feels very corporate sometimes, where it's very neutral on a lot of
These
stuff.
days, I think that would be what a lot of people consider "quote unquote" evangelical.
Evangelical church, sure, yeah, no,
Yeah.
100%. Whereas Eastside has this ability, or just has this atmosphere of allowing people's past, faith traditions and just different styles of worship to kind of shine through without needing to control it or water it down. And so it's a very culturally diverse place, both in like, race and just, gender and age and all that, but also in clearly, if somebody's on stage leading worship, that style of worship, that, musical worship specifically,
Right.
it's going to be influenced by what they've, how they've in the past learned worship, all those kinds of things, the different styles
That's
that they
awesome.
enjoy.
Yeah.
That's true about the sermon styles. That's true about a lot of stuff. I really love it because it has forced me to, I guess, be more accepting, but maybe just stretches my kind of like comfortability with things that I'm not super familiar with, as far as how Christian worship proceeds, different styles of worship, different something like prophecy gets a very like weird, at least in my perspective, has this very interesting, like, if you're a prophet, you're speaking about the future, and really what prophecy is just speaking to people from God's perspective, or
on behalf
speaking
of
the
God.
words of God, on behalf of God.
Yeah.
And so but I've just had to get used to people like speaking about prophecy and prophesying, and had to get over my own prejudices in that realm. And it's actually been really enriching for me to kind of experience people's different cultural backgrounds and stuff through this unifying aspect of following Jesus, and being a part of this specific congregation. So I've really loved my experience there so far.
That's super cool, man. I read an article a while back that was talking about how there's this mindset that churches are sort of making people less tolerant, when the reality is that it's the opposite, that the people who seem really tolerant online and say that they're Christians are actually most often people who spend most of their time online, not most of their time in a church. That their community is that online sort of inflammatory community that's where they're getting their attitude from, where statistically, people who, the more time you spend in a church congregation, the more tolerant and diverse, accepting diverse you're going to be. And that was so fascinating to me just to see that, hey, if you're in a church, specifically a diverse one, you're gonna be more kind and tolerant and loving. Like statistically, it's a good thing for people. So I love that, dude. That's super cool.
No, yeah, it's been really fun to just, like, I've just been a part of, you know, worship services and other experiences that I've never been a part of before, and it's been really great. At the same time, I will say,
jump in another game. People want to watch the screen. Yeah. At the same time, my role right now at Imago Dei at Eastside is I am leading up the teaching team, which essentially is ongoing effects here are doubled. That is interesting. All right, let's throw. I don't know if you have any ongoing.
Yeah, you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm leading up the teaching team, which basically my role is to guide the people who have been tasked with teaching the congregation. Whether that be through Bible study, through other types. We have a class called Foundations, which essentially...
And Sunspot. Squirrel goes Sunspot, because then Ironheart pumps him up.
Good call. Let's go...
It's going to be the same with Squirrel Girl. There's going to be a 1/1 that every...
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. So essentially, we have a, you know, guy... Our goal is to both encourage people emotionally and be a part of a community that builds each other up, but also encourages people to use their mind when it comes to their faith, to be intellectually enriched. So we have like a class called Foundations, where we talk about apologetics, how to defend your faith, the scientific evidence for the existence of God, things like that. Armor. Okay. On reveal.
I think Nakia is a good idea right now to get Black Panther pumped up.
Oh, good call. Yeah. Plus, oh man, Wakandan Embassy is very appropriate right now.
Yeah, it is.
Probably used more often lately, actually. And so basically, my goal is to lead the teachers who are tasked with all that, and it's been really fun to like find people and empower them and use their abilities as teachers to like guide others in their faith and deeper understanding of the gospel and just aspects of the faith that aren't necessarily emphasized in other churches that I've been a part of. Like, there's just a big encouragement to continue an intellectual understanding of what you believe, why you believe it, what its purpose is, and not just be somebody who, it's the gospel, but not have and just kind of end there, that kind of thing. So I've really enjoyed being a part of that. Okay, I should pay attention more.
I dropped Black Panther in the middle, man, because you're just gonna lock out here in a second, and you're gonna have control of that spot. Yeah, and then you can still move Nightcrawler out of it if you want to.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah. I'm talking about lame church stuff and not focusing on the important thing.
Well, the idea of like having a church that also focuses on the intellectual side of things is a genuinely like
Black
vital.
Panther would have been wasted there. Okay. Anyway.
So it's cool to see that, what you're talking about there.
Well, this is a lost cause.
Blue Marvel on the right, and then moving Nightcrawler over there as well. Because you've got the middle one. You've got the middle one locked down.
Yep, let's do it. Plus, Blue Marvel will add to middle one anyway.
Yep. So you
get
got a
that
Hulk
there. Get that Hulk out of here.
With your Hulk garbage. Your hulking amount of garbage.
Hulk to me is one that's like feels awesome at the start, and then you start to realize it's actually not that great. Like,
no, it's not, dude.
It's a big old monster, but it also doesn't do much for you.
Because by the end of the game, 12 is not that great. Like, your Black Panther dropped with 16. If you had chosen to go Forge Black Panther, he would have dropped to 20. Like, it was this, that's a 12 at the end of the game is fine. It can win you a location sometimes, but it's not that great. What I think is super fun is when people have Gamma Lab, and Gamma Lab turns every card there into the Hulk, And so watching somebody fill a Gamma Lab, and then all of a sudden they have 4 Hulks with 48 power, and then I drop a Shang-Chi, which destroys all cards in that location with power 9 or more, just killing all of them.
Oh man, it's fun to accidentally troll some people sometimes, especially with how they progressively reveal.
Or like in destruction decks, seeing somebody put like a Nova, a Wolverine, and a Bucky Barnes all in the same spot, and then I drop an armor in that spot so none of it can be destroyed.
Got him.
Oh man. Okay, hey, let's swap here. Let's take a quick break to swap screens, and I'm gonna take over, and I'm gonna play on my side here, and then I'm gonna keep asking you some questions about your church. So we'll be back here. We'll just fade into our next spot here while we swap screens. All right, we're back. We're back here with my account. You can see that I'm better than Fox because this one up here says 464, where Fox is set like 388 or some garbage.
Now here's the thing: you have 3 children, but they're all pretty independent. I have one child who is in constant desire of attention and he can't do anything except climb on my kitchen table and spill coffee everywhere. He excels in that one.
All right, so you have 2 decks. I have 5. So I have an on reveal deck here. I'll show you what I have here. Yeah, I have an on reveal deck that's
so many cards you could upgrade.
Yeah, but again,
you're just out of credits.
I'm out of the.
You don't have any galactic credits.
I don't. No, dang it.
What is it?
So,
it's weird.
Here's my on reveal. A lot of stuff that on reveal it does something, and then
that makes sense. And then you drop Odin.
And then I drop Odin, and it all happens again. And so this is probably my most consistent deck.
Yeah, look at all those. Look at all those orange outlines.
Yeah, I play a lot. I play that one a lot. This is my ongoing deck, which is similar to the last one where everything has ongoing except for Spectrum, but Spectrum gives a bonus to ongoing cards, and then Onslaught doubles ongoing effects. So this is depending on what I draw at the end of the game and what's more useful to me. I'll play one or the other here. This is my Destroy deck. It's fine. It's fun, though. It's mostly... based on, so like Agent 13 just gives me a random card to throw away. Nova, when it's destroyed, gives bonuses to everything. Bucky Barnes brings in Winter Soldier. Wolverine just comes back to life. Sabretooth comes back as a 0 cost. All of these things, when they're destroyed, work just fine. And then Carnage and Deathlock are actually my real keys to this deck.
The crux.
The things that destroy, and then Moon Girl's there to give me more Deathlocks or Carnages if I need.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then in the event that I don't have a turn 5 play because I don't have any 5-cost cards, so in the event that I just don't have a turn 5 play, I have the Infinite here. If you didn't play a card last turn, you can't. Or if you played it, so I could drop a 20 cost at the end if I really need to. He's just
the Infinite looks so goofy.
He really does.
Looks like a great design if it were 1968.
When it works, this is probably my strongest deck, my move deck, because it really makes it really hard for my opponents to know where to put their cards and still be able to keep up with me. So things like Multiple Man and Vulture get bonuses when they move. Kraven gets bonuses when things move to it. Claw gives bonuses to things next to him. Spider-Man, whenever something moves, he becomes a 1 cost. Heimdall moves everything 1 to the left. And so everything's just moving all over the board whenever I want. Doctor Strange moves things, and Nightcrawler can move. And so, my opponents don't really know where to play, which is always fun. And then this is one that I just built. It's sort of still a work in progress. It's my discard deck. So Blade and Lady Sif and Swordmaster all discard cards from my deck. Morbius gets +2 for every card I've discarded. If Swarm is discarded, I add 2 more that cost 0. If Wolverine is discarded, he instead just gets played.
That one's great.
And then the
Apocalypse obviously is the power one.
When you discard something, he gets +4 power. And if you can get, I played Lady Sif discards your highest power. And so I've played Lady Sif on a Bar Sinister where it just filled Bar Sinister with her, and I got
discarded Apocalypse
up to,
4 times.
4 times, so he got pretty beefy there. It's pretty fun. So nice. I don't. You tell me, what do you want me to play?
Let's go with your move day. You said it was it's fun to chaotic. I like that. Let's play.
Yeah, yeah, it's
move.
pretty fun. Yeah, let's try
Wait,
this
can we
move
play
deck
this
here.
if you're not at church camp?
CIY move.
That's a church camp joke
right.
about going to the move.
The CIY move conference.
Yes,
right.
conference.
Right.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't have a turn 1 play. That sucks.
Yep.
And Cloak is not a turn 2 play that I want. That really sucks.
No.
I usually, if I don't have a play in the first 2 turns, I usually retreat. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that nonsense.
Because you're a coward.
Okay, that's good news for me. I can put down Vulture right now, and then
100%. That was a good.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So yeah, here we go, Vulture.
Well, let's hope Westview turns into something good.
Multiple man is fun.
That.
That's a terrible play though. That only gives him +1 to him. Yeah, that's not a. I mean, I guess if that's all you had, but
it's a real early use of Carnage there.
So okay.
Plus they put Agent 13 in the middle. Yeah, not a great start for them.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Nightcrawler and Hulkbuster together. Because then it gives me a 6-cost card to move around as I need to.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh no. Man, and he's hard playing Wolverine, so he's got a destruction deck going on here too, but
yeah,
doesn't seem like it's working out great for him. That's okay. My move deck's not working as good as I want to either. No!
Oh!
Just fills my stuff with garbage, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So I can put Kraven here, and then I'm going to move Nightcrawler here. And then I'm going to put Cloak here. Like that.
And now we wait.
And now we wait. Now the waiting game is played. So, does that... I wonder if that destroys his other card? No, it doesn't.
No, it hasn't revealed, apparently.
Yeah, that's fine. You can have my Electra. So Cloak means that everybody can move over here now. We want them to, which we do. Oh, he's confident. He just snapped. All right. So we're going to put...
His confidence will be his downfall, hopefully.
And then this is turn 5?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just going to put Claw here. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the right play. And now there'll be a bunch of boosts over here. Everybody's going to become a strong boy over here. That's a weird place. Oh, got it. Because Killmonger's going to murder everybody.
Killmonger is such an OP
Killmonger,
card.
you monster.
I wonder why he was confident.
Well, I still got this
firmly
here.
Gave you the one on the right. Plus you have 7 mana or 7 energy now.
Right. So here's the thing.
You can literally play all 3 of them.
He's going to think that this is done. I'm going to put this here and this here. Because that's going to punch multiple man over here. Actually, wait, no. Maybe I think I want Iron Fist here and multiple man here. And that's going to punch multiple man over here. Nope, I'm changing my mind again. I want Iron Fist here.
Nope, that's multiple man.
That's multiple man, thank you. I want Iron Fist here. I want multiple man here. I want Doctor Strange here. And then Doctor Strange is going to pull Vulture over here, which gives him a big strong boy. I'll still have 8, 10 over here because, again, I'm betting he's going to give up over here. I'm banking on him giving up over here. So here we go.
Oh, man, this is so fun. I love how constant in a lot of games, it's every turn things can change so drastically.
Oh, no, he didn't give up over there.
Oh, no.
Let's see what happens. I mean, the good news is I'm winning in the middle, too, so...
Yes,
oh, no, that's
on the left.
Yeah,
you've got it.
We're good. Yep.
Yeah, oh, just a sentinel?
All 3.
Ah, you got it.
Sucker!
Nice.
And he's the one who snapped, too, so...
That's right. He should feel like a fool. They should feel like a fool.
So,
nice work.
You see how fun this deck is, where he thinks...
When it works.
Yeah, when it works. You think things are going to go well. You think it's going to be okay. And then I just shift everything around, so...
Yep.
What makes me sad is I come up with all these decks on my own, and then people are talking about like, yeah, this really common meta move deck, and I look and I'm like, oh, I built that on my own.
I mean,
but
it's
everybody
obvious.
has
It's we're literally a month into this game, so it's pretty limited in, like, you know, when you talk about Magic the Gathering that's been around for 40 years or 35 years, it's got tens of thousands of cards and there's so many different things you can do, whereas this has X number of cards with 5 different specific abilities. Like,
Right.
I don't know. I don't think it's pretty much the inevitability that right now it's going to be a few meta
Really common stuff.
tactics.
Yeah. Do I want to do that right now? I don't know if I care about that right now. I think what I want to do is to play Electra here. And then
Electric
Nightcrawler
kill off
here.
a random 1 cost?
A random 1 cost, yeah. So I'm going to take out his Uatu.
Yeah.
For me, it's essentially like for people like me who like to build up their Nightcrawlers or their Ant-Mans
Sure.
that get boosts or whatever. It takes out that 1 cost that...
It's a
might
1
be just-
cost, not a 1 power.
Yeah. It might be tipping the scale a little bit there. Yeah, weird to see people hard play Swarm instead of discarding it. Alright, so now we put Cloak here and Multiple Man here. And we get Wild.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, I haven't looked into discard a lot, but it always seems like when you discard something that doesn't actually actively have a discard ability. I mean, I understand there are things that get boosted based on how many things you've discarded, but it always feels like, well, didn't work out that way.
Yeah. Okay. This is my thing with my move deck, is I'll do all my moving, and then sometimes I'll hit end turn without actually playing a card. So I'm going to put Claw here before I forget to play a card.
Right. You know, the main point, the main function.
Yeah. So that means I'm also going to get the 6 cost card that's going to cost 0.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I'll
I mean,
take an America Chavez.
Cheap power card, but
Yeah. All right. I'm going to snap here because I think I got this. Because I'm going to drop America Chavez here, which will give me 9, 13, 14. And then Heimdall here. That'll give me 17 here. And then a lot here. And then still some left over here. So, yeah. Oh, no, he took out.
oh, yeah. See, easy or automatic win, but you only gain 1 cube. So
Right. That's the tough part with snapping is people get real scared.
yep.
All right, I'm going to change up my deck. And during that next round, man, tell me about what kind of nerd stuff are you into? What games are you playing right now? What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you into, my friend?
So I've been, having a kid has drastically changed, kind of my, media consumption style, that kind of thing. I've been
Right.
reading a whole lot, and in fact, I've gotten way into manga this year. It's pretty easy to read while, hanging out with, if he's eating lunch or something. But also that our library here has a really good selection. So anyway, that's to say, I've been reading, right now I'm reading the 2nd deluxe edition volume of Berserk.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Which
I have
is
the whole
Berserk is easily one of my favorites that I've been reading.
Just so you
I
know,
have
when you
been
play
pla-
the same
yeah.
card as somebody in the same spot,
Oh.
you have to do Spider-Man. That's the
Oh,
rule.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
absolutely.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
I have been reading oh, nice. No, I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077. I watched the
Anime.
Edge Runners anime that was on
Yeah.
Netflix, and it was pretty good, and I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna go play the game again. And I've been playing it a lot slower than I did the first time, and it really has helped. Like, I'm just gonna play a mission real quick and see what happens. And so I'm playing that, but the real big, I mean, I will throw that one in the garbage tomorrow when God of War Ragnarok comes out. So, so that's what I'm really looking forward to. I watched the movie Synchronic recently, which is it's essentially it's about two paramedics who have come across a new drug called Synchronic. There's a lot story-wise, a lot character-wise. But the idea is one of the paramedics, their 18-year-old-ish daughter goes missing, and was at a party at the last they were seen, and basically it's discovered that this drug, because of science reasons, sends you back in time for 7 minutes
because science,
to the exact point where you are, like, geographically, but just to a different time. And it's really good. Like, that sounds kind of lame and strange. Oh, hey, you're right, Mojo World. Okay. It's like, I looked up and all of a sudden it's 106 to 8. No, so it sounds kind of lame, but really what makes it work, the movie, is that the whole, like, sci-fi nature of it is put in the background to the character drama. And it's just what good sci-fi does, where it's not really about the weird sci-fi, it's really about the people. So the sci-fi, even if it is weird and strange, is like more acceptable. You don't have to you're more easily able to suspend your disbelief. So anyway, Synchronic, really good movie. Yeah, just been reading a whole lot, mostly. A lot of manga,
nice.
A lot of other stuff. Yeah.
That ain't gonna do it, Chief.
Yep.
It ain't gonna do it, Chief. Boom. I love it. I've been reading.
You done did it.
Going through. Dang it! Ready Player 2 again, the sequel to Ready Player 1, and reading it this time more in just this mindset of, like, what didn't I like about it the first time? Let me be clear, it wasn't a bad book. It was fine. It was an enjoyable read, but at the same time, like, it just did not have the joy of the first one. And I think the reality is, like, it gets very real. Imagine Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then there's a sequel, and in the sequel,
there is a sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but that's fine.
Really? What is it?
It's called The Great Glass Elevator, I think.
I have not seen that. Did not know.
Yep.
But in the sequel, Charlie is now Jeff Bezos and is, not treating his employees very well. And
he's Willy Wonka.
Yeah. So it's like this first one had so much hope and joy in it, and then it's like this. Oh, that sucks. There's this back to reality. What?
Wait, so it's about the main character from the first book becoming a terrible CEO?
It's mostly about the main character from the first book, and the rest of his friends and whatnot are having to deal with the fact that nope, this is terrible.
Oh, you coward!
The Oasis, the thing that they have created, is bad for society, and that it's harming society, and they have to, like, kind of reconcile the damage that they've done and try to find a middle ground and whatnot. But so, or maybe it's like, imagine Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then there's a sequel all about how Charlie's the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka chocolate is making people morbidly obese.
Oh, and so it's chocolate.
Yeah, and so they have to, like, deal with this, like, oh, the first one was about joy and playfulness and good times, and this one's about serious life stuff, and I'm not having.
See, that sounds more interesting to me as a book, though.
And again, so like I'm saying, it's not bad by any means. It's just different from the first one. It's like this weird grounding of reality that you don't want. It's like watching a really good cartoon, and at the end, a real life person looking at you and saying, "By the way, that was fake. Just so you know, it was pretend."
I love it. That sounds great. Now, tell me this. The book is called Ready Player 2. Is that just to continue the naming convention or is it about a different character mainly?
No, it's mostly that they incorporate it loosely in some way, but it is mostly just for the
name recognition.
The name recognition, yeah. So Other than that, I've been playing obviously Marvel Snap, but I have been playing a lot of Hollow Cure. Do you know what Hollow Cure is?
I have no idea what that is.
It's Vampire Survivors, but for VTubers.
What?
Do you know what a VTuber is?
I do know what a VTuber is. What do you mean by that though? Like,
It's Vampire Survivors, but the characters that you're playing are VTubers, and
okay, and
you're killing inside jokes. Honestly, basically for their stuff is you're killing like shrimp and like floating plants and skeletons with baseball bats and weird things like that. And like it's literally all inside jokes that I don't understand.
but it's fun anyway.
It's fun. It's so much fun, and it's free. Is the most important part.
There it is. There it is.
$3, yeah. And it's got that same addicting quality of Vampire Survivors. And
the basic concept of Vampire Survivors is so simple and so fun that I feel like it's easily translatable into any other concept.
Yeah. So this is my favorite.
You can put a skin of anything else over there.
This is my favorite place to be in this game, where I'm winning all 3 of these spots, and I have to decide which one.
What to boost and what to.
Yeah. What is he going to try to save here? I'm going to put this here and this here. All right. What's he going to do?
Oh, you're good.
That should do it. Yeah, that should do it. Oh no! Oh, Heimdall! Oh, Heimdall is so bad right now. Oh
no!
He done played me.
I'm excited.
He done played me. No. Okay, it all comes down to this. Wait. No, Spider-Man wins it. Oh man.
Ooh. Oof.
Man. Oh, well played.
See,
well played, man.
I hate when that happens, but also I do love just the chaotic, like. It's so fun to never be 100% confident, right? Even though sometimes you know you're gonna win, something like that. You literally were saying, "I'm winning everywhere. What do I boost now? Oh, I just lost."
I'm gonna play my destroy deck. It's not great, but it's fun to play. While I'm playing this thing, tell me about some more about what ministries you have at your church. What kind of stuff do you have going on? You guys have Bible studies? Like, what do you guys do?
Oh yeah, so
that's terrible for this deck.
Yeah, good call. It's a great RNG on that first one. Obviously we have Sunday morning services. That's, a given typically at a church. In addition to on a Sunday morning, we have foundations. Like I said before, that's the class that I/another person teach, basically on the intellectual side of our faith. Talking about apologetics or cultural issues and what the Bible kind of talks about them. We've done logic and theology in there, and just applying logical concepts to various theological perspectives. So we have that's Sunday mornings. Wednesday nights we have what we call the midweek huddle, which is essentially just kind of the catch-all for the things that happen on Wednesday nights. The 2 main things that are going on right now on Wednesday nights are it's one group Bible study. It's essentially it's also under the purview of the teaching team, where we have an actual teacher who has a lesson that is teaching, but it is also very group based, where questions and suggestions and interpretations can be brought up and all that. So it's at the same time as being a very specific, here's this lesson that we're learning on this chapter of whatever book of the Bible. It is a place for you to go and ask questions that you have, or to maybe suggest something different, and have the group kind of comment on it, because we actually believe that the best study of the Bible is done as a community, because we have to be honest with ourselves and recognize that we are in scripture that is thousands of years old. And therefore we are going to be bringing our specific worldview into it. And so when you have multiple different worldviews, you can have this opportunity to recognize different applications that you might not have noticed before. And so that's what I love about Wednesday nights, Bible studies on Wednesday nights, as well as we also have what's called Refuge, which is a small group a program that is specifically for various things like not it's not like a 12-step program or like therapy, actual
Right,
counseling. It is a community. There are various groups that are revolving around things like addiction recovery or trauma or grief or things like that, where it's basically just an opportunity for people to share what they're going through and to support one another and to heal from things in a communal sense, so
yeah,
that
yeah.
to not just be suffering alone in silence.
That's awesome.
And so yeah, that's happening right now. It's super cool. We've got other various things. We've got a youth group that's taking to Mondays or Wednesday nights as well. We're actually in the process of looking for a high school specific pastor who will lead the high school group, but also lead a group of volunteers at a local high school for Young Life. We've got like a basketball. We don't call it a ministry. It's just people get together and play basketball Thursday
Yeah,
nights.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We're also, because of COVID, so Eastside is a church plant. It's a offshoot from another church, and it was established 7 years ago. But when COVID, the lockdown happened, essentially to save money and to just for various reasons, what happened was that the main Imago Dei community, like the central campus, basically what they said was everything is going to be happening from here, all of our online ministry and stuff like that. So Eastside essentially shut down entirely, and that was for a year plus. And there was such a shift in the makeup of the congregation, as well as some staff changes, that when it reopened, it almost basically was a reopening, a brand new church plant, because it was so different than what it used to have been. And so what that means is we are currently building up ministries, and like our justice, our social justice kind of what's the word, justice and mercy ministry is currently in its very basic bare bones kind of sense, but it's being built up. And so what's awesome about that is there are so many places and so many new things that are happening that I have been to a church where there are 1,000, I mean, Eastside is not thousands of people, it's a few hundred, but I've been to churches where it kind of feels like, oh, everything's already taken care of. What do I do?
Right.
Where can I get involved? And Eastside does not have that problem. It basically has the opposite of, we need lots of people for everything. And so
Yeah.
it's incredibly easy at Eastside to find a place to not only just be a spectator, but to be an active part of what's happening, and working in the community and in so many different ways. And if you have a suggestion, we are on board for, hey, let's take a look at it. How can we make it happen? I'm actively looking for more teachers, things like that. And so it's a really exciting time to be in a weird place of established, but still actively growing in a lot of ways. And so it's pretty fun to be a part of.
That's awesome, man. I'm really glad to hear
Yeah.
that. And you guys got nerds there too. I remember, like, I went to a barbecue at your place once and met a bunch of dudes who, like, we talked
Yep.
Rings of Power for a while, and
Yep.
yeah. So
Oh yeah, lots of people, into things. We in fact, the current youth pastor who will be moving into overseeing the middle school specifically, he actually runs a lot of the Pokemon trading card game, like the Pokemon League around Portland.
right.
He's the one that puts on, the events where you go and play, the official events. And so
I
just
think they're called gym
constantly.
leaders.
Is that
I
a
think
thing?
they actually.
Do they
It is a
oh,
thing.
I didn't know that.
I don't know what makes somebody a gym leader or not. I think.
Yeah,
makes
thematically
you
it
a
wouldn't
gym
make sense.
leader.
You don't have.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think you have to beat him to. Oh, nice. You completed a season. What are you gonna get from the season pass? I'm excited.
That's yeah. Here it is. So I've already.
So Steve
gotten
unlocked enough points basically to get the next step in the season
Oh.
pass. Oh, 200 credits.
200
Okay,
credits.
cool.
Yeah, which is
So
good for
yeah,
me because I
and
can upgrade Black Panther again. So
yeah, that's true. He and I have specifically talked about starting a game night at Eastside where, you know, bring a board game or a card game or whatever, you know, maybe a monthly thing. It's still kind of in the process. The hard part about having so many things starting and growing is that you have so many things starting and growing.
There's just so much going on.
You have to pick and choose what time is the appropriate and all that. Anyway, but that is something that's on the docket for the near future is, you know, just a game night for people to come and hang out and play a game together. And so I'm looking forward to that. There's a couple of guys specifically that when some new Marvel thing comes out, I'm excited to go to see them the next time we hang out at at an event or whatever, because it's like, hey, Black Adam, huh? You know, terrible, right? When it comes to, you know, you love that DC. Well, what do you think of Black Adam?
Yeah,
that kind of thing. You get to make fun of them for it.
Actually, that worked out well.
Hopefully they won't be able to do the same thing when it comes to Black Panther, but
yeah, I really hope so. You know that Marvel's got to have put so much into this. I think there's no way it's bad.
I have high hopes for it.
Yes,
it would be the, like, people are pretty upset with a lot of what Marvel has done so far. Either it's not good or it's too much, whatever. And I feel like Black Panther 2 being not very good would be like a nail in the coffin, you know, like, okay, well,
agreed.
Especially with DC, with James Gunn being hired at DC and apparently a new beginning with all their stuff.
Right.
Oh man. Anyway, there's a solid presence of pop culture interest at Eastside.
That's something that we've been trying to work on at Harvest, is a lot more like community-based things and community-minded events. So things like I want to put that right there. We're doing a board game day pretty soon here, and we have obviously like a Thursday night basketball and different things like that are all based in the purpose of just getting people in to be communal with one another, hanging out with another, and obviously letting them nerd out with one another when they want to.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, what is this on reveal? Oh, I get to give him Hobgoblin back.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna snap back for that. I'm so excited to give him Hobgoblin back.
Oh man, yeah. No, let's go out with a double snap victory. What a great.
So it won't be a double snap, but it'll be a snap victory.
I thought you said okay. Yeah. I thought he hit already.
There we go.
I got him.
Yeah.
Starting from -6.
Oh yeah! Oh, that
Nice.
was awesome. That was
to be a real morale destroyer.
Giving somebody back their Hobgoblin is something I've never done before, but that was so satisfying in a way that I didn't know it existed.
Here you go.
You left this here, man. I think this belongs to you.
Yeah. That's good.
Well, Fox, hey man, thank you so much for joining me for this. One more time, what's your church? Where is it at?
Yeah, we're Imago Dei, the Eastside campus. I'll throw my support behind both Imago Dei campuses, obviously, but Eastside is where I hang out. Specifically, 148th and Powell in East Portland, East County of Portland. It's a great place. Yeah.
Sounds awesome, man. So if you're in the Portland area, check out Imago Dei if you're looking for a church, and say hi to Fox while you're there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, Fox, for joining me, and we'll see you guys next time with another guest. Peace out, everybody.
All right. Thanks for having me.